Maddie, this is Jonathan. I love you so much. Okay, so when we were younger, there was Brent, and he was being beat up with all these guys. And I remember we came up to him, and we were like hitting him as well. And then we like suddenly just switched teams, and we just started beating the crap out of these other guys, just with these balls, just boom, 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 boom. And then they were like beating us, and it hurt. I remember we were just so justified. And we're throwing the ball so hard, and then one of them like is like really hitting me hard, and it really hit me. So I just lose it, and I just grab him by the collar and just put him up, and you're like, whoa, Jonathan, whoa. And you're like, calm down, calm down. Okay. And then the other one was whenever we were younger at Pine Cove, these guys were throwing ice, and I got backed up in the corner. Remember? I got backed in the corner, and they're all beating me with ice, and I was like, oh, and I was hurting, and so you just like get in, and like it is to the point where I might have started to bleed. You know, they're breaking my skin. They're all laughing. They're like, oh, ha ha ha, you know, what are you, a little baby? You gay? And remember they were calling us gay, and so then you come around the corner, you grab one more piece of ice. You come around the corner like a professional baseball player. You just you throw it. It's like going like 90 miles an hour, and it hits this guy right in the teeth. Just like the buck teeth, you know. You got a perfect target, right? Anyway, so then you hit him right in the teeth, and he's like he's like screaming, and everybody scatters, and you're like, oh my gosh, and he's like bleeding everywhere. It's like there's blood all over the ground. And you're like, oh my gosh, but then you protected me, and then you were safe. And so, and then I remember there's these other guys. There's one more story where you know there's just, you know, I was on the ground, and they're like kicking me. They're kicking me and beating me, and you just went nuts, and you're like, ah! And out of nowhere, they're like, what? And they all turn around, and then you're there, and you just like take your right fist and just punch this guy square in the face, knock him straight to the ground, and immediately like jump frog off of that guy onto another guy, and just you rip out his throat. You're just like, you take his chin, you rip his chin back, and you bite his throat, and you just rip it out. You just rip it out of his body, and then the third guy's like, oh my gosh, and he takes out a knife, and you kick the knife out of the way, and then you like drop kick the guy, and you're like, ah, and you like just stabbing him. Not really, but that would be a cool story. Anyway, so those are our stories of whenever I was being bullied and you helped me. Okay, I love you, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.